Hat-Trick just lived out your group text fantasy with the Fireman and Zool, then came on the show to describe every cream pie, dragon dildo, and good girl moment in filthy detail, while Prez and Kid AG obsess over busted mini TVs. It's the perfect mix of living vicariously through Hat-Trick and male daydreams of yesteryear. It's time for the Goin Deep Show for Thursday, May 21st, 2026.
It's your favorite bad girl, Hat-Trick. Zool looking right, Fireman feeling right. We turn my bedroom into a whole vibe. Let's get into it. Yeah. Threesome night, sheets getting wet. Fireman deep while I'm tasting her neck. Zool on his face, I'm riding that wave. Had us both singing, lost in the haze. Call me Hat-Trick, three-way specialist. Two bad bitches, one hell of a night. Let me drippin', feeling so right. Fireman delivered all through the night. Yeah, met at the bar, said just a drink or two. Next thing you know, we back in my place, clothes barely on. I'm between the thighs, she grabbing my hair. Fireman behind me, hands everywhere. He hitting it perfect while I'm making a moan. Switch it up quick, now she riding his throne. I'm kissing the lips, playing with her chest. Whisper good girl while he handled the rest. He asked real nice if he could go all in. I looked in his eyes and said feel her again. Watched her take it biting on her lip. Then he turned to me and gave me that gift. Still going strong, ain't even break a sweat. I was in this room, we ain't finished yet. Threesome nights, she's getting wet. Fireman deep while I'm tasting her neck. Zool on his face, I'm riding that wave. Had us both singing, lost in the haze. Call me Hat-Trick, three-way specialist. Two bad bitches, one hell of a night. Left me drippin', feeling so right. Fireman delivered all through the night. Broke up the toys when things got intense. Had her folded up, taking every inch. She laughed and said, baby, you too deep. So he flipped me over, gave me what I need. Called him daddy, she jumped right in. We both being nasty, no shame in it. He gave her two, then saved the best for me. Let me leak in when he finally set me free. Texting me later like, still smell y'all on me. Sent that pic while he was in the shower. Had me in my bed flicking for another hour. Zoo stayed over, we cuddled up, sticky bed, stress reliever. Now she hooked on this energy. Yeah, I'm a nasty girl, certified. Love when it's messy, love when it's wild. Two pretty bitches, one big energy. Hat-Trick, we did it time 3. He watching us kiss while he deep in the mix. This the type of night you don't forget. Threesome nights, sheesh, getting wet. So wet. Fireman had us both losing our breath. And we drippin', feeling so right. Hat-Trick, we on the night, yeah. Tell the fireman round too soon. Zool already hit my phone like, when we doing it again, boo. It's your favorite dirty girl, Hat-Trick, going deep. You already know how we do.
Oh, shit balls.
I made some songs for Hat-Trick.
Oh, boy.
Let's see. I have Hat-Trick songs, but it's more of like when you're telling the story. Yeah, I want to test. You're my test right now. This is just testing.
Time for some juicy, throat bulging, ball draining stories from Hat-Trick. You filthy fucking cum dumpster.
That one's good for today.
Are you all?
We might as well start with that, right? What do you think?
Are you all loaded up?
This whole making the songs like that, you have to give me like a little heads up so that I can sprinkle the actual thing into it. But that, I think that these all kind of apply.
That one works. I mean, I don't know if there's another one that would apply better, but we can go through the other ones.
Let's try another one and
which
see what we got. Let's see.
How many thick, veiny dicks did you choke down like a desperate glory hole slut?
You like that one?
I thought I was going to say like a good girl.
Oh, no, I did do some good girl ones, though. I did. So I had, right here, Dirty Little Good. Yeah, this is good. This is the one you wanted.
You dirty little good girl.
I'm saying that one is a good like to play like at the end of the story.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Show notes.
let's get it on here, Hat Trick. It is story time with Hat Trick, everyone. What is let's talk pre-planning first, because this is always the I tell you this, and you can the hunt.
Oh yeah.
The hunt is the funnest part of any relationship. We can all agree on this. You're living in the hunt, I think. Her entire existence is the hunt.
She's the huntress and the prey.
Don't you think? Am I wrong in that? I think that's true.
I'm just enjoying my life, man.
I need to know the setup.
To what? To getting Zool back with us?
Is it more of a spontaneous thing, or are you guys like wheeling and dealing? Is it working for a while, and then it leads up to this big thing?
I mean, the setup has been there, right? Like, I mean, there was the New Year's Eve, right? And then, like, the fireman would ask, like, do you think she'd be game again? I'm like, not sure. You know, for a while we hadn't talked about it. And then one time she and I were out, and
she was down.
She made a comment how she wanted a redo. And this was, I mean, over a month ago, probably. And I'm like, okay, it's the first time she and I really talked about it, right? And I
briefly mentioned it on the show, yeah.
And I'm like, okay. You know, and so obviously I let the fireman know, and he's all like, hell yeah. And so he'll ask about it, you know, every once in a while. But like right around not too long after that, like her dad got real sick, like he'd been battling cancer and he passed away. Like then there was all that shit that, you know, and it was like
wrong headspace.
It's exactly. It's not going to be. It's whatever, right?
Come over. Let me take your mind out.
And well, no, and that's kind of it. Like it was. I'm like, I wonder, because she texted me a week and a half ago. This guy that's had a thing for her for a while.
The one at the bar that one time that you had talked to, that she interacted with a little bit.
Might have been him. I mean, I don't know.
The one that she took home and did once, and then she didn't say.
No, not that guy. No. But
so
anyways,
many dirty.
This guy. No, so this guy is like, she says he's in love with her, which he's got it bad for her, but he's like 26 and still a virgin.
Oh God!
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Dun, dun,
so she's not only doesn't like him like that, but she's like, I don't want to deal with that. Like, I'm like, that's fair. So, anyways, I guess she was going through some shit, right, with her dad. He went over there as a friend and ended up kind of messing around. No, she didn't.
Oh, take his virginity.
So they ended up like kind of messing around. And I think she was in that headspace of like, maybe that'll help kind of get her mind off things. And like, she literally texted me the next morning. She's like, oh my God, he stayed the night. And I'm like, oh shit. Like what happened? She's like, he's small. He's so small. I'm like, no.
He's still a virgin.
But apparently he couldn't even like get hard for it. So like, it wasn't even like there was performance issues, and then it was small, like, so nothing ever, like, it was this whole awkward. But then she's like, well, now I need to get fucked. And I'm like, well, I mean, like, you know, I have an option for you, right? Like, so I throw it out there, and
You're such a wingman.
I'm like, he's got a fantastic cock. Like, I'm just throwing it out there. Like, no pressure, but I'm just saying, he'll fuck you right. And like literally, I just got like laugh reacts from her. Like she didn't say no, but I'm like, okay, whatever.
Wheels were turning.
I relayed that to him, and he's like, okay, so maybe it's on the table again. Just kind of, So he's like, hey, you two should get out. Go out for drinks. We should get together, have some drinks, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, let me see what she's up to. So, it was like earlier this week. I was like, what are you doing? I'm like, what are you doing Saturday night? Like, we should grab some drinks. And so she was down, so I set it up initially. And then like a couple days later, I was like, hey, would it be cool if he came out? Like, if not, that's fine. Like, I didn't want to, like, both of us, like he and I both talked, like it's on her terms, right? Like it's 100% on her terms. And since she's kind of in that headspace, we didn't want to come off like forceful. It's like, whatever, if it happens, it happens. And she's like, oh, I don't care. That's fine. Whatever.
You walk in with duct tape. You're like, shut the fuck up. We're fucking you.
But yeah, so we met up at the bar, and like he and I were there first or whatever. Like she came out and she's like, well, I'm just going to have a couple. And I'm like, okay, no big deal. Like, and she kind of like, I thought she was like earlier in the day was going to bail, and she didn't. Like, so she came out, and he was fine. Cause he was like, obviously, hey, this is great if it happens, but he's like, whatever. He's like, I get you.
That's the best way to, yeah, exactly. The best way to approach
like,
it.
He's like, whatever. He's like, and he kept fucking with, like, fucking with me at the bar, like just being like extra flirty, like whispering in my ear. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you later." Like, didn't say anything about her the whole time. So he played it right. He knew exactly what he was doing. But so we were up there for a bit and everything, and like we're getting ready to cash out and stuff, and he's like, and so she was cashed out. He's like, "Hey," he's like, "if I pay for your drinks, will you come back to her place for one more?" And she immediately took her card off the bar. She's like, "Yep," and we're like, "Okay." And so we went back to my house, and we had it. I mean,
isn't that what a man's life is all about? We have to pay for it one way or the other.
We went back to my place. And we had some more drinks, like, so we were up for a bit and everything. There was, at one point, she had gone to the bathroom. He went and sat on my couch and pulled his dick out. So
He's waiting when she comes
well, no,
back.
no, I was on my knees in front of him when she came out, and she was like, "Oh, okay," like, not sure. And I'm like, "Okay," we stopped and went back and just kind of waiting to see, because that was kind of like the test to be like, okay, so like, is this going to happen? And finally, I think she had the drink that took her to be
pushed her over the
where
edge.
She's like, I mean, I'm down, like, and she and I started making out, and then I went pee, and then I came out, and then they're making out, and we ended up in my room. Yeah.
Let's ask the real question. We already know this one though.
Were the cats?
Whose tits do you like better, her sister's or hers?
Or mine,
yours.
Mine.
Yeah, yours
Mine.
are the best. I mean,
I don't know, like. Her sisters are huge, dude, like way bigger than hers. But hers are nice
got some
too.
Fucking cannons, dude. She's got
Zools
some
are nice too. So yeah.
You're like the more political answer would have been this.
Oh
well, I mean, I've seen her tits and I played with them and stuff like that. Like, so I have. I mean, she's that. We had a botched threesome, is what I say with Sookie. Like, because she tried to like insert herself with me, a dude that was hooking up, and we were all
that's a good way to describe the last interaction I had with Sookie too. Botched threesome. Yeah.
So
the better political down the middle answer would have been, I like Sookie's left tit and Zool's right one.
Oh yeah, I guess I could have done that.
They would be the perfect pair.
I'll take Zool's nipples on Sookie's titties. Something like that. Just you don't want to piss them off, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to know. Let's get very, very graphic in this detailing, because my imagination immediately. We're not going to the coming. That's the end. We're going to the beginning. She's already given us the she walks in and you blow him. Then you go to the bathroom. You walk out. They're just making out. What? Okay. Here I'm going to try to think of this in the best possible way. Whose mouth? Okay, your mouth is on his dick first. Whose lips? Who ate each other out first? You go down on her.
Yeah.
What is she?
Down on her
what
first.
is she doing to him?
This was so. I mean, it was very much focused on her.
Okay. All right.
Like throughout the whole thing. Like
she is grieving. You must focus on the grieving.
But it was very much, and not. Yeah. I mean, so like I said, I mean, she's a really fucking good kisser. I will say that. And the fireman was even like texting me this morning. He's like, I would have been just content watching the two of you fucking kiss and going. He's like, that was so hot watching you guys do that. But like, she's a very good kisser. But
so you went down on her first.
Mm-hmm.
And what's he doing while you're doing that?
So,
is he banging you from behind?
Yep.
Okay.
And so so we went into my room and all took our clothes off and stuff. And so that's exactly it. Like I started going down on her. And then, he comes up behind me and starts fucking me as I'm like bent over the bed, kind of. Yeah. Like licking her pussy.
I've only done that a couple times. It's fucking amazing. Yep. It's straight up porno.
Yeah. So we did that for a bit. Then what did we switch it up to? Then he went and laid down, and it was his idea.
Double BJ, please.
He went and no, I don't even think she sucked his cock. I don't think she did. I did a lot.
So you guys didn't do the double B. I love the double blowjob. That's
always nice.
No, like I said, it was he wasn't worried about himself at all in this. It was like her and me. Like her first, me next. Like
at one point, does he ever just like step back and he's just watching you guys do your thing?
Oh yeah, a few different times. But no, the next move he was like as he was fucking me, he was like, he told me he wanted me to ride his cock and her to ride his face.
Oh, that's a great one.
Yep. So,
that's a great one.
We did that for a bit.
I love that one. That's a good move too.
Yeah, that was good because I came a couple times. I always fucking do on his cock though.
So did you guys ever do like? Did you guys do the high five tag and then switch? And then have it?
No, after that, like I rode him a couple times, and then I got off and told her to sit on his cock. Like I didn't end up going back on his face. Like I was making out with her, letting him enjoy watching that and stuff. And then after that,
so
I went down.
You guys are facing each other then on him. Did you at one point?
I wasn't straddling him at that point. She was riding his cock, and I was just kind of next to them, like making out with her, playing with her titties.
You know what? Here's the thing.
Making out with him.
I'm not a big fan of the reverse cowgirl style break, like in that scenario where you guys are both facing the same direction. But I'm not nitpicking if it's going down. You know what I'm saying? At that point, you're not being like, this isn't my favorite position. Can we switch it up? No,
because I ended up after that, like going down and like while she was riding his dick, started like licking his cock while she was sliding in and out.
Oh my God, Andrew, you're the best.
I was like, well, okay, we got to make this about him a little bit too.
That tricky, good God.
Fondle the balls. Fondle the balls.
No, he really,
pulling that
well,
clip.
and I know he likes that one.
That
Like, so yeah, and then he was really close, and so he did ask my permission if he could come inside of her.
No, what?
Yep.
Holy shit balls, man! Is she on lockdown?
Yeah.
Good God.
So, and then he was like, he asked her, and then he was like, and then he made me beg for him to come inside of her. Mm-hmm. So
Jesus, that's fucking hot shit right there, man. So you licked her drip. Did you go down her after he fucking did it to get a little egg?
See, here's the thing. We've talked about this with him. He was still fucking hard, so they kept fucking.
Gee, how the fuck, man? He's got to be popping pills. I
brought that up. I brought that up at the fucking bar finally.
That's amazing.
I brought it up because it came up, or he said something. Oh, when we were talking about this friggin' small dick dude and not being, he's like, well, he's like, they make pills for that. He's like, talking about it. He's like, that's what they're for.
That's
and I was like,
they are.
right.
It's exactly what they're
and
for.
then he made a comment. He's like, I don't know. He's like, I don't need them. And he made a comment. He's like, I clearly don't need them. He's like, I can't even imagine what it'd be like if I took them. He's like, I never fucking cut. He's like, I just go for hours and hours. And I'm like, dude, you seriously don't take them? He's like, no. And I'm like, okay.
What's
and I told him straight up. I was like, okay.
I need to know what his diet is, what his workout regimen is.
I'm not going to lie. I'm like, I've wondered this since, I'm like, especially the first few times that we hooked up and you just kept going. I'm like, the longer we've been fucking, I've even told you, and I'm like, I really just think this is how he is.
You did say that.
I'm like, there's no way.
My favorite part about I didn't even, after the last time we brought this up, you just said it doesn't fucking matter. I'm getting mine, and I was like, you know what? That's 100% fucking true. I mean, if I needed to do that shit too, I think it's certain situations where you want to. Let's say if I was single. Mm-hmm. I would definitely have some backup energy depending on how much I drank.
Or when you get older, like in your 60s, okay, let's face it, I'm the guy with the pills.
But right, but I don't think there's anything wrong with it at all.
It's not.
It isn't nothing. I love that. I love the fact that I don't need to worry about that as I get older. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I don't have to, except my heart exploding or something physically, other things happening to me from the results of it. But other than that, I look forward to certain things in life. My body's breaking down, but my dick's not gonna. Just fucking pop a thing and go at it.
So here's the thing, and this is my little 2 cents on the whole deal. Your diet does become a difference in everything else as you get older, especially with cholesterol and cortisol and all this different shit. Yeah. But the pills aren't enough. Your headspace has got to be in the right mind for the pills to work.
I don't know how she keeps up with all this.
But
so much sex and love, and I love it.
Dude, I was ready to go. Freaking, like, he literally got home. He's like, I could go again. I'm like, because he left last night, and like Zool stayed the night, and I was like, dude, seriously, like, let's go again. Like,
was it like a 3-spoon, like a 3-way spoon?
No, he ended up going home. She stayed the night because she ended up puking. But after we were done, it was after we were done and like clothes were on again. So at least she made it through that. But,
so that happened both times afterwards.
She did, like I said, the first time it ended things. This time we were done.
Just because you had a cum in her throat and down her belly.
No, it was all in her pussy. Well, then he, like I said, so he, anyways, like he came in her once. They kept fucking. We were doing whatever. He ended up coming in her again.
Jesus Christ, this guy's fucking.
And the second time, well, he made a comment about it, and he did say something, and I'm like, that's fine. The second time, I was just like, because like, he's good for 2, and I was like, well, I wanted one, but it was I'm like, I wanted a fucking load, obviously, but I'm like, in the scope of things, it was fine. It was fine.
So he owes you one. He owes you a load.
Let me finish the goddamn story. So, anyways, so whatever, it is what it is. we stopped. Well, then he freaking wanted to bust out the dragon on her.
Oh God. Like Godzilla over here. Jesus Christ.
The two that I have are both pretty big. The one is smaller. So he used that one knowing that she was kind of intimidated by it and everything. And so, he did that for a bit on her. And then he ended up busting the one out on me.
Jesus Christ. You guys, how long is this session going on? What time do you start and what time did it end? Oh my God. That's just
I don't know what time we started. I mean, it was a good probably hour, I would say.
Sounds like longer.
If not longer.
It does, man.
If not longer.
Right. You're breaking out fucking dildos.
So then he busted that out on me. And then we fucked.
Patrick, I love you so much. You're the best. You're so fucking.
So then he was fucking me.
Stories.
And, she's making out with me still and everything.
Patrick,
and
you know what it is?
Then he's trying to focus on her a little bit more. And she was pretty much getting to being tapped out. And then. So she basically, but then, so then he got on the bed and she laid next to us while he fucked me some more. Well, he fucked her a little bit again. I'm trying to think of the order of it. It doesn't matter. I know he fucked her a bit and it was funny. I do remember this because he went to put her legs up and she was having a hard time taking all of it. And she's like, whoa, we got to put one leg down. It was hilarious. She's like, nope, that's it. And she's like, you're going to bruise my cervix.
So there's no two. So at one point he probably was, but holding on to both legs with one hand and bending her, just fucking going.
Well, no, because at that point we're all up on the bed now. And so he just kind of had her folded up, the two legs up.
Yeah.
And so they did that for a bit and then he moved over to me.
Jesus Christ, man. This is insane. I love it.
So where's the video?
But then we were fucking, and then he was able to come again. So then I did get a load.
So wait a second. Out of all this, nobody's got any pictures or videos of any of this? Mm-mm. Oh man, you need a cameraman.
Well, no, because she thought that at one point he did because his freaking kid kept calling in the middle of it all.
God.
And I had to freaking ignore it. He's like, oh my, because he was fucking Zool. And so he's like, oh my God, please. He's like, well, because it wasn't on his watch, ignoring it. He's like, oh my God. He's like, just
so it had to be longer than an hour. If his kid's interrupting, you guys are going,
I said, I had been drinking too. So I don't know when we started. I know that
it's amazing.
He left probably around 1, a little after 1 in the morning. And but all that to say, like I said earlier, her getting 2 of his loads, and then he fucking had another one still after all this, and there was so much fucking cum. I'm like, how? So much. I figured third one it was just gonna be, which is fine, right?
There's but so much fucking.
Oh my
cum.
God! I'm like, okay, hey, I'm like, it's a good one when it goes in the first pump of him getting off. I can already feel it dripping out of me. And
he's like John Holmes, man.
He's
God. Peter North.
Hot,
you ever see Peter North? Peter North cum shots, man. That guy is just insane.
He's somebody's high out at 20
just
yards.
Fucking throwing yogurt, just flang.
It was because when he texted me when he got home since he left, I was like, well, let me know when you make it home, because he was like, I gotta go figure out make sure my kid's all right. And he said he got home and everything. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I can still feel you dripping out of me. I'm like, how did you have that much fucking cum? He's like, I made sure to save the biggest one for you. I'm like, because you can control that. I know. I'm like, because you can control it. I mean, but clearly he was enjoying himself. Because like I said,
it's like a fire hose.
Oh, the other fucking funny thing was, speaking of fire hose,
I love her. You see the excitement level on her face.
The other fireman was at the bar when we were there.
Oh no, you could have double fireman.
He was with his niece and nephew and his girlfriend, but I saw him walk by me and the fire. It was before Zool got there. Me and the fireman are sitting at the bar, and I just kind of I see movement, so I look and I'm just like, I'm like, oh my God, both of them are here.
Double up.
Both of them are fucking here. Oh, 100%. Obviously, my brain immediately went to oh my fucking God. Both the firemen, right?
Did you be the slucky?
You know when the women go to the male strip things at the Soaring Eagle? Yep. Patrick lives that life every day. Her entire existence is a catalog or calendar, guys.
There was one point when I was eating out Zool and he was fucking me from behind. I was like, man, this would be really hot if it was a dick in my mouth while he was fucking me.
What's her pussy like? Is it nice and clean? She keeps all trimmed up down there and all is it one of those with a lot of lip, no lip, little lip, little?
No, I don't think it's a lot. Like, no, and I don't think it's so funny.
I want to know.
Because we've had this conversation, right? Like, random about like our pussies and stuff like that. And she told me once that she was kind of self-conscious about it because she felt like it was meaty. I guess. I don't know. I did not. I mean, it was pretty dark in the room. I mean, we had like some backup light, but it did not. No, she's got a tight little pussy. Yeah.
Not anymore.
Well, here's one thing I noticed, and this is going to sound fucking weird. Okay? It's going to sound fucking weird. But I've had women in the past extra down there, and for some reason, it gives this kind of like, when you're fucking them, when you're pulling out those lips, if everything's moist and wet down there,
the noise.
It makes the noise, but it also has this effect of like it. You can pull your dick out to almost extreme levels, and it's like almost holding on to it, all the extra lippage.
I can see, I can see that with,
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm,
Oh, yeah.
And
then it just kind of, it's got a whole different kind of thing about it, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
she was so funny because she was all worried about, like, she didn't shave her legs and everything. I'm like,
oh my God.
I'm like, nobody cares. Like, I'm like, do you think he cares? She's like, I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about you. And I'm like, I don't fucking care. Are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me?
She likes you more. Huh?
I guess. I don't know. Like, she did make a comment, like, when we were, like, making out and stuff. She's like, you still have that nipple ring, right? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, why would I have taken that out in the last, like, 5 months?
This is interesting, Patrick, now that you say that, because you have these, you're kind of like the gay whisperer. You got the guy who you think might be a little bit. You got her who might think. I mean, this is interesting.
I mean, she said, like I said, before he came along, I knew that she wanted to try that out, and she had told me that if she was going to do it with anybody, it would be me. Like, there's a lot, I think, of comfort there, just knowing me.
Oh yeah.
No,
the hardest part about getting into any of these situations is that judgment pre and post of any of this stuff going on. You don't want to bring up anything before it happens, and then after it happens, everybody knows what you're into, and then you're very like open and not judgmental about any of this stuff. Where people, I think, going into these situations probably are more, can't do that. I don't know if they'd be into that, or that, there's that hesitation there, where you're just like, yeah, whatever, fuck it, let's have some fun.
Yeah, there was one point where I called him daddy because he likes that. And it was, I don't even remember in the scope of things why it came out, how it came out, right? It's like I was in the moment, and she was like, oh, is that an option?
We can do that.
She did. So there was like, which is fun, right? Like, we've all had sex where it's like, you can kind of laugh during it because of things like that. So there was a few different instances like that. And she's like, oh. She's like, is that on the table? I was like, he does like it. And so there was a time where she slipped one in later, too. And I was like, good girl.
Dude, he's living his best life. I'll tell you that much right now. Good God. Besides his kids interrupting. Fuck that shit.
I mean, he didn't let it bother him.
His kids are okay.
He didn't let it bother him.
If anything, it probably made him go for a little bit longer, right? That's the worst is when you're about to do, oh my God, the one day. I got home and she's like, she goes, may I suck your penis? She said it in this way, a very cute and adorable way. Well, the girls are outside the door, and we turn and we lock the door, shut and lock the door. And literally a millisecond that she's about to put her mouth on it, like banging on the fucking door. And I'm like, oh my God, you talk about the worst possible fucking timing, you know? Mm-hmm. But you're talking about all the cum. I played this last week for Prez and this is something that we things to ask Patrick. If how true is this? And hopefully I got everything working this time. It's up to you now. It's the
three-way. If he's at the dentist, I make him nut. If he's at J. Crew returning a sweater, he's nutting. If he's trying on another sweater, he's getting a nut. If he exchanged that old sweater for the new sweater, he's nutting. It's like trail mix because his day mostly contains nuts and his balls look like raisins. If he's at his aunt's funeral, he's getting 2 nuts. One at the open casket, one when they're lowering her into the grave. While he's nutting, I'm thinking about the next nut. I'm like a squirrel. I'm planting nuts all over this place. If he's at Target picking out curtains, I'm like, come on, babe, you're getting a nut. At the end of the day, I roll his up like a tube of toothpaste to make sure there's no nuts left. He's at our kid's parent-teacher conference, he's getting a nut. I'll make him nut while he's nutting. That's the secret. I make my man nut 27 times a day.
What do you think of that? Is that true? I agree. I think it's the best way because, you want to keep a guy on the straight and narrow, keep him just here. That's all about me, blah, blah, blah. Just whenever there needs to be some type of signal from a guy to a girl in a relationship where I need to just fucking come. I just need to fucking come. Like, I got to wear a certain hat. I got to make a certain fucking hand gesture, whatever. It's time for me to, if I roll up my sleeve, if I roll up my sleeve on my right arm, I need to fucking come. If we get an argument right now, it's because you didn't fucking suck the shit out of me. You know? What do you think of this?
I mean, yeah, like I said, I clearly the goal is for everybody to come, right? Like, I mean, and we definitely know that I like to be a cum dumpster.
You're good at it. We've made songs about it.
Yeah. So I mean, but he's thinking about it too. Like I said, this morning he was freaking. I give one say he's like I can still smell both of you on me, and then he sends me a picture of his cock because he's about ready to get in the shower, and then he sent me a video of him freaking stroking it, and I'm just like, that's full disclosure why I didn't get here at 9:00 is because I took like a 10-minute
detour and whatever.
No, just to get myself off as I was like texting him
flicking
like,
the beans, baby.
I'm like, I think I need to take care of this before I go rehash the night. Because now my fucking kids come home.
How many thick, veiny dicks did you choke down like a desperate glory hole slut?
See, I don't like that one as much. I don't think because that's shaming.
Like I said, you gotta like it's good, but then like a good girl, you gotta switch that verbiage at the end of it.
Tell us about how many dicks were rammed balls deep in your mouth. For Christ's sake, stretching your whore throat and leaving you gagging for more.
Yeah, we need to collab on this, Patrick. This would be a little collaboration. You'd send me some ideas.
I have to.
Oh, God. I don't know. How do we even follow this, dude? When is the last time you had that kind of thing? The last time the scenario was even brought up to me was a year ago, the past April. So it would have been not this past 80s Fest, but the 80s Fest before. And that's when the fucking shit went off the rails. Mm-hmm. You know,
It's been 4 years since I've been with two times, or with two women at the same time. So it's been pre-Bronze Goddess.
How big titties were they? Did they have big old giganticuses? One huge titty?
The woman was at least my height, so 6 foot. She was very tall, and they were very breastises.
Okay, here's the thing about tall and slender and skinny. Like, what's your preference? Do you like the tiny little more petite girls or the curvy?
It's all about chemistry. It doesn't matter about size, height.
Yeah, that's true.
It's all about the meeting of the minds.
I will agree with that. I spent way too many years just being like, I'll take that tiny little one with the boobies. I mean, I like it. Don't get me wrong. Tiny little one with the boobies is good too. If you had a preference, so you had to say, okay, here's what I can settle down with forever. Like literally, you have to. Let's say a gun to your head. Is this Fireman's probably the guy? I mean, you guys get along great. You spend just the right amount of time. You don't have to spend any more time together than you already do. It's just the one that you have to choose. This is the one, and this is how it has to be. I think this would be the one. You guys, it's been 6 freaking months, and nothing's slowed down. You guys are having a good time, and you know, yeah, it's good. You got a good thing going, Hat Trick.
Really good dick.
See, that's the key. You got to have the dick.
And he can go like multiple rounds. I mean,
there's no complaints on your part about that shit. Man. I tell you that for fuck's sake, no doubt about it.
None. And the fact that too, like a lot of guys, like the fantasy is the other girl, right?
My fantasy is always a 2 on me,
right? And that's generally it. But the fact that he's got this fantasy of another guy and couldn't care less if he's involved, like.
That's the thing that throws me.
What the hell? Like, I mean, it's amazing. Like he's so focused on like me, right? Too. So it's like, hey, this is about you. Like, if you want both of us, cool. But I'm content just watching. Like, you go get that dick, and I'm like, okay, all right. Like we talked about this when we were talking about 27.
I got a question for you though. Do you think that that's something that he puts out there to protect him from getting closer than he may or may not want to get?
Maybe, and it could be. You know, it could be, and that's fine too. You know what I mean? Like it. I don't know, like, he had brought up another guy before another girl was ever on the table.
Yeah.
But it was like, it's that cuck, like I said, he's got that cuck fantasy. So it's a thing, right? Like, I've never experienced it before him. So it is, I don't want to say weird, it's different. right? But we know that it exists. We know that he's not the only guy, right? Like,
here's my question though:
so it's
how
interesting.
comfortable? At what point were you guys hanging out that he could get comfortable bringing that subject up? Was it like right off the bat, or was it a little bit of time where I can trust
Honestly,
her?
I think it'd been like maybe a month.
So you get to know you a little bit, yeah.
You know, got to know that, yeah, exactly, a little bit enough. I mean, we were fucking quite a bit off. It was the third time we fucked was when he brought the dragon over.
That was the first time we fucked, and he's bringing the toys
over? No, it
over?
was the third time.
Oh, third time. Okay.
So, but it'd been like a week and a half.
I was gonna say that would be ballsy as hell, man. Here, we're gonna fuck, and I got this.
No, oh my fucking God. Oh, I got another one for you. So Zool had told me she went to this, like, it was like Comic-Con for smutty books. I think it was called Polycon or something,
Where
right?
the hell's that?
It was like in Maryland or something. And so she went there a couple weeks ago and was like, because I like smut. She's way more into it than I am.
We got to get her on. Would she come in and do the show?
Yeah, I think she'd have to be buzzed to do it, though.
Oh, that's
She's
fine.
got to get that, yeah.
That's fine. We could do it in the evening.
Not a morning one. I have to do an evening one. But anyways, like she had said, she's like, oh, I got something for you. She's like, it's just something stupid. Like, it's small. It's no big deal. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And when she got to the bar, she's like, oh, I forgot that. And I'm like, forgot what? And I forgot she'd even mentioned it. Well, anyways, as she's like digging through her pockets and everything to find her keys as we're leaving, she's like, oh my God, no, I did throw it in my pocket. Let me set this up. First of all, like, I saw it and I would have laughed anyway. The fact that the fireman was there when she gave it to me made it so much better. It is a sticker that says, I love nodding.
Oh my God.
I lost it.
Awesome.
I'm like, oh my God. Like, I feel like I was blushing. Like when she gave it to me because he was there and he's like, what is it? And I'm like, and I showed it to him and he was just like, he just got a big old smile on his face. He's like, oh my God. He's like, that's great. I'm like,
I love that we learned about nodding right here on the podcast.
But so it cracked me. Like, it's so funny to me that it was like, I'm like, it was so perfect that she was able to give it to me in front of him. Like,
in more ways than one.
I know. Like, it was great, and then we busted the knots out, busted them out later. So yeah, it was,
Patrick, you need a website. You need your own website. You need your own website, like a some type of singles site for just you and your dudes. It could be a whole thing.
If only she knew somebody that actually created websites.
I've determined I'm not picking up any website extra shit right now. I gotta move on from websites. It feels like I'm doing design from the 90s still. I do websites. We have apps and things now, and AI kicking our ass and all sorts of shit. But I saw this story here earlier in the week that Shannon Elizabeth is going to put shit on OnlyFans.
Yeah, she's been ranking in the cash already.
Yeah, I can imagine. But the problem with it is, not really the problem. You get nostalgia-wise, yeah, she's holding it together pretty good. For how old is this chick? She's got to be.
Probably.
I don't know, man.
No,
do you think
she can't be 50 yet?
I bet you she is.
She may be.
I bet you she's 50.
Well, let's look right
because
now.
What, American Pie came out, what?
It was a while
late
ago.
90s, 2000, and it's been, 26 years? Yeah, she's early 50s.
Gotta
50.
be.
She's got.
Where's her wiki? I need a wiki. Can I get a wiki? You're going to look it up. You're looking it up quicker than me. Wikipedia. Shannon Elizabeth. Bam. Let's see. What is she?
1973 is when she was born.
So she's older than me.
Yeah.
She's 2 years older than I am. Oh. So she's 52. Jesus Christ.
She's closer to my age than I thought.
So she's really holding it together. I want to know how destroyed her vagina looks. That's what I want to know. She's still all right. You'd throw it in her. You'd throw it in her.
I wouldn't. Come on now.
She's going to be our next.
We've all watched Showgirls more than once.
She wasn't in Showgirls. That was Elizabeth was it not Berkeley, is it? What's her, the girl from Saved by the Bell? And she was this one wasn't in that.
You're right. Damn.
My old man brain knows pervy movies. So I don't know. Patrick, at what point do you just throw your hands in the air and be like, all right, it's just straight twat shots on OnlyFans for you guys and just retire, never have to fucking do work a day in your life again?
Yeah, that would be nice. I don't know.
And here's the one thing about this, okay? I went and looked up that movie you sent me, Deborah Herring.
The Videodrome.
Yeah. And she there's a little nudie in it for a minute or two. Okay. That's what, 40 years ago, almost 50 years ago now? 50 years ago now. But does anybody give two flying fucks that she's naked in this movie? Besides me.
No. Well, and the funny thing is, she was on SNL last Saturday night because we talked about it. But
seriously, okay, we live in a very America. I don't know why we got to be all butthurt because I saw a nipple on TV. Fucking shit. You know what? I guess I don't understand that whole thing at all.
It's all that Protestantism, Catholicism.
Our country was founded by prudes.
Yeah,
like they all left because
Europe.
What a bunch of pieces of shit.
And now all their freaking ancestors are pedophiles.
Yeah.
So look how that worked out for them.
Hey, this just goes to show you, and I've said this a million times, man. The reason that all these pervy Catholic priests happen is because you don't let them marry, and you tell them what they can't have over and over and over again. Guess what the fuck they're thinking about as you remind them of all the shit that they can't have? Gee, I wonder. I mean, come on. You bring it, yeah. Mm-hmm. That was my favorite part about dumping the girl with no titties, man. Going to the fucking strip club and get a bunch of titties. You everything writes itself somehow. Okay? You tell all these preachers they can't have a bunch of fucking sex and shit, and all they're doing is looking at every possible thing. They rouse them up and fucking them. Fucked up. So, yeah. That puritanical way of living, it's worked out great for these pedophile people who get away with it. I still am shocked that no one besides that Ghislaine Maxwell chick is the only one that's in prison.
Let her out.
And they're treating her like she's got some special treatment and stuff. Literally, nobody, not a single person is in jail for this shit.
No, because everything's all fucking corrupt, man.
Cash Patel with his own little $ bourbon.
Oh, here's the thing that's really getting to me more than anything.
It's kind of the shittiest bottom of the barrel bourbon that is.
We see and know all of this bullshit that's going on with all these assholes, right? Okay. But then we're going to put his face on a passport. I'm like, are you fucking serious? We're going to put his name on the like, what are they? What the fuck? Those little things are ticking me off more than fucking anything because it's petty little things, but they know that it's these little thorns in your side that are going to be just like, what the fuck? And then this dude will be fucking dead and there'll still be those fucking dollars in circulation and people with their fucking passports. I mean, give me a fucking break. What would make somebody say, I need to have my face on a passport? What kind of a fucked up narcissist piece of shit thinks that?
He's a fucking narcissist.
What a fucking dipshit. Does he not know that all of these things, is he that clueless that he just doesn't know all these things he does makes people hate him more and more and more and more and more? It's like, what the fuck? At one point, it's just going to be him just fucking on the toilet tweeting to himself, nobody's going to fucking give a shit.
So this last week, Obama was on Stewart's show because he's only got a few, not Stewart's, but
Colbert.
Thank you for correcting me on that.
I wanted to see that too. I didn't get a chance to.
But he was actually calling out, and he is calling out more. Newsom's kind of taking a back seat, not so much front and center as much, and so that's been actually was kind of good. And he was actually calling about the whole monetizing the presidency and how that's not cool to do and that as well. And then there's also one about Barron Trump could get in trouble for inside trading on the stock market as well as his family as well. So where they just made some money where Trump just
and here's the thing, like the Dems need to run whoever will come out swinging to prosecute him and all his fucking cronies. That's it. That's how you win it. And they need to fucking do it. Every single one of them needs to be fucking prosecuted.
The thing is,
because there's all this rampant insider trading, especially with the whole like, oh, we're gonna open up the strait, and then not, and then all this fucking cash gets like it's they're not even hiding it anymore. Like, you know, so fucking prosecute them all. Like, do that shit. Rip his name off of everything. If there are passports with his fucking picture on it, find out who has them and Send them new ones. Be like, this one is invalid, but for on the government's dime, I'm sending you a fucking new one.
And that seems petty as fuck, but I just don't want to see his fucking face. I don't want to hear about this shithead.
Like, they need to fucking do what they didn't do to the goddamn Confederacy and fucking punish them and tell them that this shit's wrong.
Well, they have to set precedence as something, man, because if they don't use this as some type of an example of what not to fucking do, then the next one around is going to be, even if you are a great person who is going to be, that bar of debauchery and fucking corruption is set now so that even the most perfect of candidates is going to have this little, well, they got away with it, so why don't we get away with it?
That's what I'm saying. It could be any side, right? So you have to come out and be like, no, this is wrong, and just overhaul everything. Like, that's all your presidency is going to be doing. It's going to be, you need to go in knowing you're going to undo everything he did. And the Supreme Court fucking did.
Yeah.
Fix that shit. Term limits on contract. That's how you win. That's how you win the people, and that's how you win people from both fucking sides.
Yeah.
That's the only way that you fucking do. And then you have to fucking stick to it. That's the thing. You got to fucking stick to it.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. I went and heard a show from November of 2005, I think it was. And we're talking about the FCC cracking down on stuff. I mean, you're talking like within the first year of the podcast, we're talking about this kind of shit. So I don't know if it's just naturally ingrained in our news background, I guess, and wanting to know what the hell is going on with current events and things like that. But I don't know how many times I try to avoid this shit. But then at the same time, in the back of my head, it's like, dude, you got to know what's going on, because at some point you're going to. My little dinky car that I can usually fill up for about $34 was $51 to fill the fucking tank up last. I was like, what the fuck is this? It's insane.
What's up? Mine, I put half a tank in because I was like, I was been traveling because the kids have sports and everything like that. And so I was over by Costco and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to fill it up now while I'm right here because I know I got a couple trips. It was $40. I had half a tank of gas in my car before I filled it up. I'm like, this is fucking stupid,
insane.
dude. Like
$100 for a 26 gallon. On my Jeep.
I don't know. Yeah. It's kind of depressing a little bit.
People are getting numb. A lot of people are just getting numb. They're putting their head in their sand. They figure they could just wait it out, and so. Sad.
What are we gonna do?
That's okay. There's another pandemic coming.
Is there?
With
What's
the
next?
The hantavirus.
Oh man.
Yeah.
His response is just like it was to the last one.
So is this the one that was on that cruise ship? Yeah. You're a cruise shipper. You've been cruise shipping. I've never been on a cruise ship before.
I've been on one. It was a blast. But yeah.
You sent photos back wearing GDS stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I remember that. So I've been collecting a lot of shit still. I really don't have any type of rhyme or reason to what I collect on any of this shit. It's just, if it's a fucking good story, I fucking grab it. I usually try to pick up fucked up shit. This Trump Secret Service agent, I didn't even get a chance to read this, but I mean, there's not much to detail, and he gets fucking busted for jacking off outside this woman's room at a hotel. And I'm not shocked by this. Like, as soon as I read Trump Secret Service agent busted for masturbating, I'm like, oh god, no shit. I never would have fucking guessed.
Maybe that's why they can't keep missing these, potential assassins.
Yeah, it's a miracle. How many assassination attempts does he just manage to get out of? It's crazy, isn't it? I can't even believe it.
So I read this last week that Jim Jones used to do that.
I saw that too.
What?
Yeah, and Jim Jones used to stage assassination attempts to get his followers to unite around them and stand up for them more in regards to it. So, I mean, the playbook that is being used for Trump is all over the place.
Didn't they say Hitler was assassination attempts was in the 40s, I think, or something like that? So I imagine even if a third of those wasn't real, that'd be,
And he had a bunker underneath his ballroom, so it's.
Hitler had a bunker under the ballroom just like Trump wants.
Isn't that where he ended up ending it?
Yeah, that's supposedly where he ended it.
I mean, I'm all for the bunker if that's how this story ends. Just saying.
Well, you've been sending me some stuff too. You guys both have about the like Mark Hamill getting it.
Yeah.
When somebody is as popular and who is as well known as that is throwing jabs at the president and what was the photo? The photo was of like an AI him dead and stuff. It's like, oh my god. you talk about getting the Secret Service there. Now, you also sent this one about the Wisconsin thing. So what ended up happening with that guy? You said he's running for something now, too.
Yeah, I think he's running for governor. The owner of that brewery in Wisconsin that has been, saying like, hey, free beer for everybody, when he croaks. He was visited by like the FBI or something because he made a comment after the last assassination attempt about, he's like, sorry, it didn't happen this time, but we're still standing by it. And then they somebody finally saw this and he was visited by them and like, it was this whole, because he made a post about like, I'm not suicidal, the whole 9 that we've seen by some of Trump's people, even like just kind of protecting themselves if something happens. But I think that I read a story that he ended up getting like a band to come, like he got all these people, like just to kind of really rally around him. And then after he spoke with them, he decided to run for governor of Wisconsin.
That's awesome.
I would love to have been flying the wall, hearing what that conversation was like.
I know, right? You? Like, and now he's like, well, fuck, whatever it did, clearly, I don't know if it shook him, but it made him be like, okay, I guess the only way to fight this is to actually do something. And okay, I'm going to run for governor. Fuck it. Maybe I can do something to actually more than just with my brewery and stuff. And I'm like, but what do you, that's how we're going to get out of this is people like that, people like Mom Donnie in New York, you know what I mean? Like,
well, capturing what we were capturing as far as like this little slice of life here, we kind of just want to talk about it and get it off of our brains, all the things that we've been thinking and have a chance to go back in history, when we're old and be like, oh, I want to hear what was going on. That's the best part. I just listened to the other day on the live stream, episode 218, your first time on the show. It's just streamed through last night. It was awesome. I listened to the whole thing.
That was like 20 years ago, man.
That was 208, episode 218 at the time. So I heard it and I'm like, oh, I can't stop listening to this. It was great. So one thing that I have mentioned to you in the past week, I'm looking at updating and getting a new version of the streaming software and the streaming stuff, which makes it much more real radio sounding. A lot of these songs, a lot of these bumpers, a lot of these clips, which I'm going to go through and not put necessarily full episodes the way that they currently are. Let the people go to the podcast to get that feed. But my favorite things sliced up because I've been listening to it and I'll hear stuff and it'll be like a few minutes will go by and then a one-liner will happen and it's fucking hilarious. But you're literally talking about the getting nailed by the fucking 3 guys. It's the origin story.
Yeah, exactly. The origin
and Bob's in with us and stuff. And I can close my eyes and I can remember sitting in the room and stuff. It was pretty cool to do it. And then to hear you laugh the way you laugh now. And it's like, oh, that's the old familiar hat trick laugh. It was the same thing. It was great. It's so cool that we have all that, Anyway,
I gotta speaking of like listening to the podcast, I got a message from. Let me pull this up so I can read it.
Is it Wally?
From our Mexican friend that we can never remember what his name is on the show.
Yeah, it's something with accountant or something. Like it was like some accounting thing. I think I can't remember exactly.
Because I had sent him some like real, and then he's like confession. He's like, I got off to hearing the latest episode of you.
Oh, wait till he hears this one.
Damn.
Wait until he hears this one.
I know.
I want to see the map after this one goes live.
Sorry, hon.
So
he did, which, correct me if I'm wrong, the last episode I was talking about 27 in the Fireman back to back, wasn't I?
You were.
And so, which is why I'm like, wait a minute. Like that's what you got? Okay.
By the way, the song that it created was one of the best fucking ones we've done. I mean, that thing is fucking great. So again, one of the things with this new radio stuff is going to be those songs into the mix too. So having like a little music block with some little sweepers and things. I'll play some of the stuff that I kind of have in mind right now, but I've always had this vision of it sounding much more like something you can't turn off, where it's a cool song like that, and then mixed with a few short clips, and then it's got much more of a feel to it. And one of the things I've always wanted. Did you like my tissue time with the hat trick? But my idea would be.
Well, that's what I'm. He's gonna listen to this episode and be. I mean,
yeah. Oh yeah,
Me
for
telling
sure.
This story is way
Dude,
hotter,
the-
way hotter than
But imagine
27 in Fireman back to
you
back.
for a long time were writing some of these things, and what I want you to do almost is kind of let's have like an hour between like 11 and 12 every night on this live stream where it's tune in and
Pillow
listen to
talk with
Hat Trick,
Hat
send you to
Trick.
bed, send you to bed. Hat Trick will talk about doing all these dirty things with you. But my idea is between 9 and like 11ish, making music, porn music, and like R&B, like smooth kind of shit where it's like turn it on. We know you're bang to the Going Deep Show's fucking 8-hole radio. You know, get in here and and then on the overnight play some fucking more of the raunchier stuff. And in the mornings have like a playlist. So I'm trying in my head. I've always had this idea of setting these segmented hours and things. And
I have this one song I'll have to send you that the Fireman loves, and he'll randomly like it's his favorite song. We listened to it last night. It's definitely an AI one. Like I've told you, he'll send me different ones. It's called Raw. I'll have to. I don't know. Like, are you gonna get in trouble for playing an AI song on the air if it's like somewhere else?
No,
like
not
one that you made.
What's funny is I was talking to a guy on the baseball team the other day, and he said that 20% of the top 100 at Billboard is AI right now.
It could be that way, yeah.
And that a few weeks ago, their number one song on there was AI. So I guess I don't know. Out of all of the AI, that's the one that frightens me the most because it's so easy to create the stuff, and it really draws some emotion out of people when you play a song. Us testing it out with the transcript and making the lyrics, I have the prompt set up so you could give me the name of 2 bands. I put the 2 band names in. It kicks out the prompt for that genre that it would be mixing those 2 bands together. And I pop it in there, but the transcript writes the lyrics. So it's really, I got it down to a science where it's like if you say the band Toto and Cake, I can put those in. It takes those 2 genres, mixes them into a new genre, and then it gets used to make the song. And it's like, holy shit. So I did one like Tool and Smashing Pumpkins. I did Rob Zombie, and you could do it. It's crazy. You could mix and match these different things. It's wild.
Hey, before we forget, 989-341-3314 to call.
I need to do some voiceovers with that on it too. Just with that going. What else was I gonna show you? We've been doing this for an hour. It is Mommy's Day weekend. Mm-hmm. I gotta go do some mommy stuff. That's gonna be. Do your kids do anything special for you? What over the years have your children done anything spectacular for you for your kid for your Mommy's Day? Do you do Mommy's Day stuff?
Or
do you just have boys call you mommy? You just have little boys call you mommy.
I don't know. I like the daddy I can do. I don't know. The mommy was different. Like it didn't like. It didn't turn me off enough for anything. But I was like, huh.
Are you still communicating with that guy? The 27? How's that going?
We haven't hooked up since the double date. but no, we do still chat and stuff like that.
The double date.
I don't know what else to call it.
The double load.
But the double load. Actually, that's much better name for it. But I just sent in the group chat. That's that one song that the Fireman likes.
Let's play it.
So I figured I'd send it to you so it could go through there. But yeah, no. So he's like kind of just maybe an option. Like the Fireman came over like last week one time, and he's like, "Is 27 coming over before me?" I'm like, Do you want me to see if he can? He's like, I mean, it'd be hot. He's like, I haven't been thinking about that. And it didn't end up working out, but yeah, so still an option.
Come here. Stop pretending you don't already feel me between your legs. I want you messy tonight. No pretty words. Just the truth. Raw.
You walked in acting innocent, skirt barely covering the tease, but your eyes already begging, thighs pressing like you need release. I pull you close by the throat, slow, feel your pulse jump under my thumb. Whisper spread for me, baby, show me how wet you become. Fingers slide up your heat, no warning, no gentle trace. You're dripping down my knuckles, shame burning your pretty face. I taste you off my skin, grown low, fuck, you're my favorite sin. Push you back against the wall. girl apart.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Grab that hair, pull your hair back slow. Watch you wash like a slut who finally knows where she belongs below.
I mean, and
deep, no mercy, feel you.
it's kind of an ego boost when you have a guy that you're fucking send you this song and be like, hey, this song reminds me of you, and this is the fucking song. I mean,
Heck, you've always had rave reviews. What are you talking about? Come on now.
yeah, I know, but still, like, it's, I try to be modest, like.
So,
Do you really?
but here's the thing,
I mean,
though.
in life normally, maybe not on the show. Like, this is the one place where I feel like I can, like, let that confidence, like, soar, right? But
Well, I think that I don't know.
I don't want to, like, set the bar too high and have somebody be disappointed, right? Because there's nothing wrong with that. So, like, just keep it. If you
don't want to be like the rest of us guys? Where
if
we
you
set
just
the
keep
bar?
it normal, then they're going to be even more blown away.
No pun intended.
You know what I'm saying? So.
She's Patrick. You're good shit. You're just good shit all around. I mean, I like to think that we had something to do with it a little on our podcast here, but
I mean, I was a hat trick before.
you were the hat trick before. Let's put it this way: the storytelling and the non hesitating and those things. I told him a couple weeks ago when you were here, we are living vicariously through you. We're both in a situation now where our situations are too good to not hold on to and be very, very focused and dedicated with. And without you, we would just be going to fucking get coffee in the morning and be like, what'd you do last night? Watch a Tiger game, jacked off.
I've always...
Tiger scuba, we dodged the bullet there.
I've always been the person that, like, to do things for the plot. And I know I've talked about that.
Yeah.
But more so when I know I can tell that story. And I have an avenue to tell that story.
You're J-Mac.
Like, I knew, like, we talked about getting together this morning. So the fact that it was, like, I didn't tell you guys about Saturday at all because I was like, I don't know if it's going to happen. Like, I'm going to get fucked, but I didn't know if it was going to be just me or her. So that's why I was waiting. But that's why this morning I just gave you guys that little piece, like, because then at least you came in knowing, it's going to be a good story.
What I'd like to do is take what we just did and see how quick, like, I could make the song. Now, I'm not going to do it live on the air, but I want to do it, like, as soon as we're done recording, I'm going to go bang, boom, and try to and make something quick and see what we get. Because today's show is going to be raunchy as fuck. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
I got a question. If the Fireman would have bailed last night, would you and Zool have gotten it on?
No.
Okay.
No.
See, do you think
Fireman
Zool
wasn't
may
going to
want?
bail, though.
I know.
The Fireman wasn't going to bail, though.
Popped in my head.
Like, because he knew he was getting laid no matter what. Like, we fuck really well. And he was all excited. Like I said, I mean, he kept saying all these dirty things to me. Like, I'm going to fuck the shit out of you. Bonus if she comes. And, like, obviously he knew, like, we both knew that was the goal, but it is what it is. Like, because I've teased him before. I'm like, well, you can be okay if it's just me? And he's like, stop saying that shit. Like, of course I am. Yeah. Like, of course I am. And so, yeah, it was good.
I wanted to show you this week's cover art if you guys didn't get a chance to see it here. This is a good one. It's a hockey girl. She's wearing a hockey jersey, and she's got 2 buckets full of jizz and it all over her face. See this? What do you think of that? Is that good?
I think that's very bicentennial with her sunglasses, too.
Yeah, I tried to get it so the American flag was orange and black instead of red, white, and blue. But for some reason, the Trump administration doesn't allow Twitter to make X images like this, where Grok won't do it. One thing I did notice about anytime you were to criticize the current president on Grok or on any of the AI, when it's Elon controlled, he'll automatically stick in there. But what about Biden did this? It's the suggested things right after it. It happens all the time. You'll type in there Cheeto face fuck doing this, doing that, doing this, and it'll say, "Do you want to talk about how Biden did this?" It's like it's built into the fucking AI. It's so fucked up. All that shit that's going on with that, with Sam Altman and Elon going at it in court and stuff like that. I this past week I haven't dove too hard deep into it, but from what I get, it sounds like a lot of seller's remorse or Elon getting out of it prematurely and him getting kind of like butthurt about it. It's so essentially what it sounds like to me, and because if you're really so noble and want your AI to be nonprofit and do all these things, why would you create Grok? Why would you unleash this fucking thing that can create like all these nude photos and random fucking deep fakes and shit to the world? It's like that's fucked up, man.
Listen, we know he's not like that. Like, he literally, how many years ago said, hey, if you can tell me how much it would cost to end world hunger, somebody come up with a plan and I'll do it. And they did. And it would cost a fraction of his fortune to do it. And he's like, like, so he doesn't give a shit. Because he doesn't give a shit. None of them do. Like, none of them do. If you have that much fucking wealth, you're so out of touch with reality, like, you don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Like, none of them fucking care about
They're all
anything.
kind of pieces of shit.
Yeah, they all are very big pieces of shit. You cannot be ethical and be a fucking billionaire.
In this whole thing, like that they shouldn't have some type of cap on anything. I get it. You have consume and grab as much as you want, you greedy fuck. But at some point, the reason we got that thing about the guy wanting to do advertising on the podcast, and I sent him back a message. I said, I don't know, and then
because everything is fucking monetized.
Everything's monetized. But the initial thing was, as soon as I sent that, he sent back, "Are you sure you don't want to put ads in the show?" And I'm like, I'm fucking 100% fucking sure. Can you imagine we're in the middle of a show and you're talking about all this stuff, and then some random ad fucking drops in the middle
annoying.
of it? Oh my god, it would fucking. I hate that.
I get that with a lot of some of the YouTube stuff where all of a sudden a sale pitch goes in and the guy's trying to sell it and it just sounds, and I click off of it. I'm like, I'm not going to listen to it.
On the flip side, though, I wouldn't be against starting a new show that mocked pop culture and advertising and then sprinkle some ads into that so you couldn't tell what was the real ad and what wasn't the real ad. You know what I mean? I'm fine for, making some fake bullshit loaded but funny thing that you wouldn't. So that way, when the ad sneaks in, you're just like, was that a real ad or was that not a real ad? To me, I'm down for some devious shit like that. Like when we at one point got paid to do an Audible ad, like for Don Tang and we had to do a live read, and one of the things it said, don't make fun of the advertisers. So we didn't. We just made fun of the people who they were advertising to. It's like Audible. When you're fucking, if you're a Mexican who doesn't know how to read, listen to Audible. We made fun of the
Audible that you can never get deleted off your credit card after.
I still have the check that they sent me with the, it was like, I think it was like $200, $300 or something to do like one ad read. So at that point, I was just like, wow, that was at $200 just to fucking make fun of this fucking thing. That was pretty good. So that spark immediately goes, oh, I could do all sorts of shit. But I was just like, fuck that. No. Because then they would start to go after, what you're saying. And you saw that clip of fucking Bill Hicks talking about Jay Leno. Mm-hmm. It's like, come on. Anywho, I want to wrap up today's show. I want to randomly just hit the live stream just to hear what's on there. I don't know what could be playing. It could be literally anything. It could be shit. I just want to randomly hit it and see what we got. So,
it's a fucking space. You could have put all that shit up on there. And then whenever you got your new computer or wherever you're going, you could say, well, hey, I put all those pictures up on my Google G disk, and I could just go get that shit off of there. So
who the fuck am I talking to?
That is really weird. I didn't, but I mean, it would just, all that shit would just go into the space. Like, hey, look, I'm up here.
Pretty much.
This is before the cloud.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah, especially just pictures and music and shit like that.
Right,
I mean, it would
they're just files.
Yeah, they're just files that everybody can pretty much read. So that is something that they're working on. But they're also working on. I don't know how this is going to work or what this is, but there's some open wireless network that they're putting major amounts of cash into. But they have to bid on this space, and there's going to be all these big businesses going after this 700 megahertz wireless access for the masses, pretty much. So
the masses,
for the masses. So J-Mac, can you imagine being able to travel around town and have wireless internet access wherever you're at? Now, what this means for us here,
tell me,
on the Going Deep show. We're pretty fucking baffled by the fact that I can flip off everybody here on the internet like I'm doing right now. I can give you the bird. I can show you my camera. I can do all of this shit right here.
Looks like the delay got longer
in the studio. Okay, but imagine, J-Mac, if we have a laptop.
Imagine. I can only imagine.
And we got Wi-Fi every freaking place we go.
So this is before...
That means we don't need to be sitting in this fucking office doing this shit. We could go to Grandpa Tony's and fucking fuck around with a webcam live right in there and annoy the shit out of people.
Anyway, dude, it's like we're talking about the fucking radical future. Isn't that crazy?
It's like some Back to the Future shit.
What's funny is when I go back and listen to that, we'll talk about MySpace. And hey, did you update your MySpace page? And it is crazy. And then us like, what's this? I don't have a Facebook. You have a Facebook? No. Do you want to get a Facebook? I don't know if I'm going to get a Facebook. Yeah, okay, anyway. That was pretty wild going down memory lane right there for a fucking second. We're talking about just Wi-Fi that's in the palm of our hands now.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
What year was that one?
Got to be 2004, maybe?
Yeah.
2005.
Very early one,
and you could hear the humming of the fucking,
Yep.
the room. I'm surprised it sounds even that good.
J-Max is right on the same damn story. Fuck yes, he is. Do you ever, J-Mac, you stay up late? You watch Carson Daly at all?
Carson Daly?
No, he's on TV.
He sucks, dude.
Get out of town.
He sucks worse than we do. Seriously. He has writers that write his shitty shit.
Maybe that's why he sucks. They're all on strike.
No. Here's the story. Carson Daly is going to defy the writer's strike.
That was like
He write his own
2008.
material.
NBC's Last Call with Carson Daly is about to become the first late-night show to defy the writer's strike and resume production. Daly, who is not a member of the Writers Guild, will begin taping new episodes of his Burbank-based show this week for airing next week on NBC. I don't care.
He might as well just called his mom and told her because she'd be the only one watching.
Anyway, okay. Let me play a song to wrap up here. That dude, I said it's crazy to go back and listen to that. But the one with you on the other day was fucking great. So what year would that have been that you came on? When you were 19? So you're talking 20 years ago.
Yeah, it would have been 2005. 2006.
What was your first time on?
It's 2016. It was like in January.
It's wild, man. So decade. You've been on for the decade.
Yeah.
We didn't celebrate your decade.
When the original Red Eye invited me in.
Oh, hey, did I tell you? Did he message you at all?
He hit me up on one of those social media apps. He wanted to add me.
Monday night, I'm at the Tiger game. And on the way back, we stop and get gas, and I looked down at my phone, and he fucking messaged.
Oh, cool.
And I was like, what are you doing, man? So I've made folders here for everyone.
Is he coming back in the studio yet?
That was never even brought up. It was
Okay.
not even mentioned. But I don't know. Anyway, let me play some music here and we'll get the fuck out of here. Patrick, do you want to hear? We should wrap with the amazing song that we played last week because I love that song. It's so good. That one of you being with it's so good. So fucking good.
20 minutes. Don't move, baby. Stay just like that. Door ain't even cold yet. He just pulled out, left me soaked in the bed. 27 hit it hard, left his mess on my thighs. Now I'm laying here waiting for the real prize. Phone lights up, I'm pulling in. Heart start racing, I spread it again. He said don't clean up, I want it like this. So I kept it warm, gave him a nasty kiss. He watches the video while he's on the way. Tells me I'm such a good little slut when I play. I'm still tripping when this truck hits the drive. 20 minutes, that's all the time I got to survive. 20 minutes, that's all it takes. Fireman diving straight into the wake. Sloppy, sticky, dripping down my legs. He's licking up what the young boy left. 20 minutes, clock, ticking loud. He's going deeper in the